Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Takang, and today I am going to be discussing the buzz I'm hearing about President Trump abolishing income taxes. Let's hear what he has to say about this. I found this video on X, and I just wanted to go over it and just understand how he is intending to abolish income taxes. I'm sorry.
She said no tax on it. How about just no tax? You can do that. You know, if the tariffs work out, like I think a thing like that could happen if you want to know the truth. You know, years ago, 1870 to 1913, we didn't have an income tax. What we had is tariffs, where foreign countries came in and they stole our jobs, they stole our companies, they stole our product, they ripped us off. And, you know, they used to do numbers, and then we went to a tariff system, and the tariff system made so much money. It was when we were the richest, from 1870 to 1913. Then we came.
Now, let me just pause it right there. So today I was watching an interview. He had about probably 70 journalists in the Oval Office today asking questions, and one of the journalists was asking if he imposes tariffs on all these countries, is that not going to be passed on to the consumer? And he did say that some of it will, but not all of it, because if we are able to collect money for our country through taxes instead of through the citizens, then we're going to grow the economy, and the citizens are going to have more money in their pockets to spend. I don't know. That makes sense to me.
Brilliantly came in with an income tax. No, we don't want others to pay. Let's have our people pay. And then you had the Depression in 1928, 1929. I call it 1929. It was a bad time, but you know, you didn't have tariffs, and you had tariffs that ended in 1913. But it was the richest our country ever was. That was President McKinley. In fact, we're renaming the mountain Mountain McKinley.
Now, I'm just going to pause it right there. When President Trump came into the Oval Office, he brought with him a portrait of Andrew Jackson. Now, if you remember, Andrew Jackson was a Democrat populist president, and this is one of the presidents that Donald Trump greatly admires. And I just want to show you really quick. There's an artist by name Ben Garrison, and he makes these amazing cartoons that explain the current situation in the country, or different situations in the country as they occur. Okay, just hold on one second and I'll show you. It looks like this, and this is, of course, President Trump and a beautiful Melania, and then you have a portrait of Andrew Jackson in the Oval Office. Now, most people are wondering, why does a Republican president have a portrait of a Democrat president on his wall in the Oval Office? You have to understand, Andrew Jackson was a populist Democrat. He fought against the entrenched system in Washington. He served 2 terms and was able to pay off the national debt. Now, the national debt is going to be very hard to pay off the national debt in 4 years that Trump will be in office. And I don't know how he's going to do that, but we'll see. Currently, the country is in $40 trillion in debt. And to pay that off is going to be really hard. So there's a lot of analysts that have been saying that in order to do that, he needs to first of all dismantle the systems that created it in the first place. That's the Federal Reserve and the IRS. Why are we paying interest on our own money to private bankers who own the Federal Reserve, which a lot of people think the Federal Reserve is the government? It's actually a private body. Okay, The US did fine without the IRS for 100 years, but when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, the IRS became necessary to collect taxes. Initially, it was said that only the rich will pay taxes, but now everybody does, and we all deal with the hassle of filing taxes every year. Meanwhile, if the IRS owes you, they don't pay interest or penalties. But if you owe the IRS, my friend, you'll be paying both. Okay? Tax filing is technically voluntary based on what I've read, but not really. If you don't file your taxes, my friend, you risk IRS agents showing up at your door or even prison. The IRS works through fear. They will send you letters, they will send people to your home, they will call you, but the letters is what you're going to be receiving on a daily basis if possible. And taxes on labor are unconstitutional. When we work, we're trading labor for money. I work for you, you pay me, even. It's a trade, right? So why is the IRS taking a cut? And why are we paying interest on money that's ours to begin with? Now, Congress has the power to create debt-free money. Sure, they can go ahead and print money like they've always done, but this will definitely cause inflation. But some people argue that we are already in rampant inflation anyway, right? So it's time that the government really rethinks all these taxes that we're paying to the Federal Reserve and IRS. And the current system only grows big government and increases our unpayable debt. Like, so many people are currently in debt. And hopefully that with this new administration, we'll be able to reduce that. And to me, it doesn't make sense in a country that is known as the land of the free to be tied into that much debt. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my video, and hopefully I can talk to you soon about all other things that are coming up, and I'll be discussing Trump's cabinet and the different roles that his picks are going to be executing. Enjoy the rest of your day and talk to you soon. Bye bye.